guys, today I'm going to discuss the design research tool Graffiti Wall with you. The Graffiti Wall is an effective and low-cost way to gather data, and it's essentially all about providing a open canvas on which participants can freely offer their written or visual comments about a certain facility, a system, a product, or another topic. It's put into action by applying a canvas to a wall or a surface, and this canvas can be especially designed or can just be a simple blank piece of paper. It's really up to the researcher to what is done with this canvas. It can be left blank, or the researcher can post a series of guiding questions or statements to help the participant along. The ultimate goal of the Graffiti Wall is essentially to facilitate casual and anonymous remarks. And it's usually used to gather opinions on public facilities. However, it can also be used to gather values, stories, or dreams. A great example of the Graffiti Wall tool is the Before I Die Graffiti Wall. After losing someone very close to her, an artist by the name of Candy Chang created an experiment to provide her community with an anonymous place to allow neighbors to reflect on their lives and simply share aspirations with one another. She turned an abandoned house on a corner in her New Orleans neighborhood into a giant chalkboard, asking a fill-in the question, "Before I die, I want to," and simply waited to see what would happen. By the next day, the wall was entirely scribbled full of dreams and wishes, and it was so inspiring that the idea went global and over 70 countries adopted the experiment. After the completion of the experiment, Candy Chang learned many new things about her neighbors and was successful in inspiring many others around the world to take a step back and reflect. Today we're going to go to the N building to meet up with a project group who's using the Graffiti Wall as a means of gathering data about Breda. So I'm very curious how it's going to turn out, so let's go have a look. Hey guys, today we're at the N building to interview Charlotte Verzaal, member of Breda Stories project group, about her project. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, our project is about collecting the stories of the inhabitants of Breda, and from this we want to find the inner values of the city.
Okay, I heard you're using the Graffiti Wall tool. Can you tell us a little bit about the reasons why you chose that tool?
Yes, we are using many different types of design research, and most of them are more about in-depth interviews, and we also need to reach a broader audience. So that's basically why we chose this tool, because with this tool you can just reach a lot of people in a small amount of time.
And who is your target group for this kind of tool?
Well, today our target group are the students, of course, and especially the students from the NHTV, because we think with our educational style you're willing to participate in such a design tool.
Okay, and what do you hope to achieve through the use of this tool?
We want to see and also test which values the students hold for the city.
Well, it looks like a lot of people had something to say about Breda. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks since you used the tool. Can you tell us a little bit about what information you got from the tool and what you did with it?
Yes, I can. Well, with the information from the Graffiti Wall, we basically use this to check this with the other outcomes of the other design research methods we used. So it was nice to see that we found some values during the other interviews, and these also came back on the Graffiti Wall. So it was a very good way to test our results, basically.
Okay, and did you experience any advantages or disadvantages during using the tool?
Yes, a great advantage is that you can reach a lot of people in a small amount of time. And the disadvantage is that the results are very, you don't know the story behind it. So you see a value, and that's useful for testing, but not if you only would use this tool. So you really need to combine it with other methods.
Okay, and do you have any advice for people who want to use the Graffiti Wall in the future?
Yes, my advice would be to make the Graffiti Wall very inspiring and engaging, so that people feel motivated to write something on the Graffiti Wall.
Okay, well, great, thank you. That brings us to the end of this knowledge clip. If you want more information, feel free to check out the YouTube links and the literature posted on LibGuide. Talking about the Graffiti Wall really makes me want to try it myself. So, spray you later.